Did you know that your muscles are not just for lifting groceries or climbing stairs? For decades, Western medicine treated skeletal muscle as a simple mechanical tool, a system of pulleys and levers to move you around. But groundbreaking new research from the University of Copenhagen has revealed a startling truth. Your muscles are actually an endocrine organ. When stimulated correctly, your muscles release powerful anti-aging chemicals called myokines. These microscopic messengers travel through your bloodstream to shrink fat cells, fight diabetes, dissolve arterial plaque, and even regrow brain cells. But here is the terrifying reality for everyone over 60. Starting at age 40, the average adult loses 8% of their muscle mass per decade. By age 70, this accelerates to 15%. Doctors call this sarcopenia, literally, poverty of flesh. And it is the single greatest predictor of disability and early death. A massive longitudinal study published in the British Medical Journal followed 1 million participants over 24 years. The results shocked the longevity community. Men and women with high muscular strength didn't just have fewer falls, they had a 30% to 50% lower risk of death from all causes, including cancer and heart disease. When combined with metabolic health, strong muscles contributed to a difference in life expectancy of up to 18 years. Imagine that. 18 years of life hanging in the balance of your muscle fibers. While Americans spend thousands on protein powders and gym memberships that leave them injured, elders in the blue zone of Okinawa have maintained their muscle mass into their 90s without lifting a single dumbbell. They follow a functional strength plan, a set of 6 daily muscle activation habits that keep the myokine pharmacy open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These principles are so subtle that Western trainers initially dismissed them as too easy. Yet, they are scientifically proven to target the specific muscle fibers that prevent aging. You are about to discover this exact 6-step plan, building from the simplest activation to the most critical survival movement. But I have to warn you about number 1. It is a movement so fundamental that a Brazilian physician developed a test based on it, and studies show that if you cannot perform it, your probability of dying within the next 6 years increases by 500%. Yet, with this plan, you can master it in weeks. Before we begin, tell us in the comments right now, do you find it harder to open jars or carry groceries than you did 5 years ago? That is the first sign of sarcopenia. We're reading and replying to every single comment, so drop your answer below. Now, let's start rebuilding your body's armor, beginning with number 6, the grip of life, or nigiri chikara. If you go to a doctor in the West, they check your blood pressure. If you go to a longevity specialist in Japan, they check your handshake. Why? Because grip strength is the single most accurate biomarker for your overall biological age. A study published in The Lancet found that grip strength was actually a better predictor of cardiovascular death than systolic blood pressure. If your grip is weak, your heart is weak. If your grip is weak, your risk of dementia skyrockets. Most seniors neglect their hands. They assume arthritis is inevitable. But Japanese elders maintain nigiri chikara through daily chores that require wringing, carrying, and manual dexterity. They understand that the hands are the endpoint of the entire upper body chain. To emulate this without farm work, we use the towel ring protocol. You don't need a gripper tool. Simply take a thick hand towel, roll it up, and grasp it with both hands. Squeeze it as hard as you can, while twisting your hands in opposite directions, as if wringing out water. Hold this maximum tension for 5 seconds. Then release. Reverse the twist and repeat. Do this 3 times a day. This isometric squeezing fires the muscles from your fingertips, up your forearms, and into your shoulders. It forces the bones of the hand to densify. Western seniors who added this simple habit saw a 10% increase in grip strength in just 6 weeks. And remember, as your grip strengthens, your brain reads this as a signal of vitality, down-regulating inflammation throughout the body. Number 5. The negative focus, or Haiteki. This isn't a specific exercise. It is a way of moving that changes everything. Watch a typical person at a Western gym. They lift the weight up fast, and then they let it drop. They focus entirely on the lifting phase. Japanese physiology experts know this is a mistake. For seniors, the lifting part, concentric, is less important than the lowering part, eccentric. Why? Because eccentric muscle contractions, where the muscle is lengthening under tension, create 40% more force and stimulate more muscle growth signals, all while requiring less oxygen and putting less stress on the heart. Eccentric motion is the secret to anti-aging armor. The Haiteki principle is simple. 3 seconds down. Whatever you are doing, sitting into a chair, walking downstairs, lowering a grocery bag, you must defy gravity for a count of 3. Most seniors plop into their favorite armchair. That is a missed opportunity. Instead, stand in front of the chair. Lower yourself. 3, 2, 1. Touch. By slowing down the descent, you recruit the fast-twitch type 2 muscle fibers, the exact fibers that sarcopenia destroys first. This simple change turns every chair in your house into a muscle-building machine. You don't need to lift heavy things. You just need to lower your own body, slowly. Before we continue, if you are finding these tips helpful, hit that like button so more seniors can see this video and subscribe. We've got more powerful senior health tips coming every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Now, strength secret number 4, the turtle shell, or Kame no Kura. We tend to focus on the mirror muscles, the chest and abs, but longevity lives in the back. As we age, gravity pulls us forward into a hunch. This kyphosis compresses the lungs and heart. To fight it, you need a strong posterior chain. Japanese martial artists speak of having a shell on their back, strong lats, and rhomboids that protect the spine and hold the body upright without effort. Weak back muscles are the primary cause of the senior shuffle because when the spine collapses, the hips lock up. The fix is the doorframe pull. Stand in an open doorway. Place your forearms on the doorframe at chest height. Lean your body forward through the door, feeling a stretch in your chest. Now, and this is the key, pull yourself back to standing using only your back muscles. Imagine you are squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Do not push with your feet. Pull with your elbows. Do this 10 times every time you walk through that door. This simple isometric pull awakens the dormant muscles of the upper back. It naturally lifts the rib cage, allowing you to take in more oxygen. It builds the turtle shell that keeps your spine safe for decades. Number 3, the center lock, or tanden. If you ask a Western doctor where your strength comes from, they might say your arms or legs. If you ask a Japanese master, they will point to a spot 2 inches below the belly button and the tanden. This is the anatomical center of gravity. In Western medicine, we call this the transverse abdominis, the deep corset-like muscle that wraps around your organs. Most seniors have weak cores, not because they are lazy, but because they think core means sit-ups. Sit-ups are dangerous for senior spines. The tanden principle builds core strength through bracing, not bending. A weak core leads to lower back pain, poor balance, and incontinence. A strong core is the bridge that connects your upper and lower body. To activate the tendon, use the cough test. Put your hands on your belly. Cough once. Hard. Do you feel those muscles jump and tighten? That is your tendon. The exercise is to create that same tension without coughing. Stand tall. Inhale. As you exhale, gently pull your belly button toward your spine and tighten your stomach as if someone is about to poke you. Hold this tension for 10 seconds while breathing normally. This is called abdominal bracing. Japanese elders practice this while walking. They lock the center. By doing this, you create an internal pressure that stabilizes the spine. It effectively takes 50% of the load off your lower back vertebrae. It is the simplest, safest way to build a core that can support you for another 20 years. Number 2. The power spark, or shunpatsu. Here is a misconception that is keeping you weak. Seniors should move slowly to be safe. While controlled movement is good, always moving slowly leads to the death of your fast-twitch muscle fibers. You have 2 types of muscle fibers: slow twitch for endurance and fast twitch for power. Aging kills fast-twitch fibers first. When you lose these, you lose the ability to catch yourself when you trip. You lose the ability to get out of a chair quickly. You become fragile. Shunpatsu is the practice of safe, controlled, explosive movement. You don't need to jump. You just need speed. The protocol is the quick up. Sit in a sturdy chair, feet flat. When you stand up, explode up as fast as you safely can. Snap your hips forward. Then, using the Hitaiteki principle, sit back down slowly for 3 seconds. Explode up for 1 second. Lower down for 3 seconds. Do this 5 times in a row. That spark of speed sends a high voltage signal to your nervous system. It tells your body, we still need to be fast. We still need power. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology showed that power training, speed, was more effective than strength training, heavy weight, at improving functional performance in adults over 65. You need the spark to keep the engine running. And now, the single most important component of your muscle plan, the predictor of longevity. Number 1, the life squat, or Inochi no Sukwato. I warned you about this one. In Western medicine, it is known as the sitting rising test, or SRT. Developed by Brazilian physician Dr. Claudio Gil Araujo, this test measures your muscular fitness and flexibility. The data is indisputable. People who need to use their hands and knees to get up and down from the floor are 7 times more likely to die within 6 years than those who can do it hands-free. Why? Because the ability to lower your center of gravity and rise again requires the perfect symphony of balance, core strength, leg power, and joint mobility. It is the ultimate exam for the human body. In Japan, the deep squat, or sankyo, is a daily resting position. Elders garden in a squat. They wait for the bus in a squat. They have never lost the range of motion that Westerners lose by age 50. Now, I am not asking you to drop into a full squat today. That takes time. The Inochi no Sukwato is the training plan to get you there. It involves assisted depth. Stand facing a sturdy door frame or holding a countertop. Feet shoulder-width apart. Holding the support, lower your hips as deep as you comfortably can, deeper than a chair. Ideally, get your hips below your knees. Hold there for 5 seconds. Use your arms to help pull you back up if needed. Every day, try to rely on your arms a little less. Every day, try to sink a millimeter deeper. Your goal is to maintain the ability to squat deeply. This pumps the lymphatic fluid from the legs. It decompresses the lower back. But most importantly, it keeps your independence muscles, the glutes and quads, strong enough to lift your body weight. If you can master the life squat, you effectively immunize yourself against the frailty that puts so many seniors in nursing homes. You keep your freedom. The difference between growing old and aging well is muscle. Muscle is not vanity. Muscle is the currency of life. It is the metabolic reserve that saves you when you get sick. It is the armor that protects your bones when you fall. It is the engine that keeps you moving. You can continue to let sarcopenia rob you of 1% of your strength every year. Or you can adopt this simple plan. The grip of life for heart health. The negative focus to build armor. The turtle shell to protect your spine. The center lock to stabilize your core. The power spark to keep your reflexes sharp. And the life squat to preserve your independence. These habits add up. They compound over weeks and months. The research tells us that by maintaining high muscle strength, you can effectively turn back the clock by 18 years. That is 18 more years of gardening, traveling, playing with grandchildren, and living life on your own terms. Now I have a challenge for you. I want you to try the Grip of Life towel squeeze today. Just do it once. And then tell me in the comments, did one hand feel weaker than the other? That imbalance is common, and it's the first thing you need to fix. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you love. Muscle is the gift of life. Help them build it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more senior health secrets, and remember, stay strong, live long, and I'll see you in the next video.